I want to talk to you guys a little bit about a new work that Ryan mentioned. Clint Borzoni and Ficklin are currently creating a new opera about Antonius and Hadrian. And Clint and Eddie are here tonight, and I would like to ask them to come up and talk to you a bit about their work. Hi, fellas. Tell me a little bit about this piece that you're creating.
Well, the idea began around like 2 years ago. I had to write a scene for the American Opera Project's Composers in the Voice series, and I had no idea what to write one scene about. So I was looking through a magazine, and I saw this story about Antinous and Hadrian. Hadrian is the Roman emperor, and Antinous was his young lover. And Antinous kills himself for Hadrian, who's sick and dying. And I said, what a great opera idea. Like, this love story between these two guys, and it's tragic, and they face many obstacles. So I wrote this scene, and it was like really bad because I wrote my own libretto, and I just put every theme that I thought would occur in an opera in that one scene, so it was a little much. And Jennifer was the music director for that, and she made it work somehow. And then Eddie and I met when both of our pieces were being done by operamission, and Eddie's like a big Roman history buff, and I was like, well, writing this opera, you want to write like a good libretto?
And from there, I said, absolutely. I just studied the classical languages, Latin and Greek, started in college, it was sort of a love affair, and reading about it, chewing through big tomes on all the various minor aspects of life in ancient Greece and Rome, and then here's a chance to bring it to the operatic stage. And oddly enough, despite all of this historical research that I did, I kind of took the basic events and added in a lot of dramatic imagination. The record of Antinous and Hadrian is a little sketchy. It survives not in documents, not in their words. It's statues, coins, second-hand accounts, third, fourth, fifth-hand accounts, some of it filtered through the lens of early Christianity. So they had their own particular take on the emperor and his young love, and the whole notion of male-to-male affection and sex in a time that is very, very different than our own, 2nd century Rome.
And
So,
how much is done? Did you already say that?
We have not said that. The libretto is nearly complete. I'm trying desperately to write the last scene, which is probably some of the hardest to just, come this far, all of this history, all of this drama, and you have to finally bring it to a conclusion and come to an end, and it's art. So that's where it is, the libretto and the music.
And the music, I'm almost done with the first act. It's a 2-act opera and 8 scenes within each act. And a prologue. And a prologue.
So as has been alluded already, there's plans afoot for a workshop sometime this year.
We're trying to do something, everything we do is very different, so we're trying to do something like expose a slice of an opera in progress. And it would involve a lot of the music that exists. It would also involve what's gone into it. And I don't exactly know how it's going to work. So we keep, every time we talk, we figure out, or we work towards that goal of showing it to an audience halfway done. Because as a small opera company, I can commission a piece, but I can't produce an opening night of a full-length grand opera with chorus and stuff because I don't have access to an opera house and that kind of funding, so I'm just trying to get it written in the best way, the most efficient and kind of organic way, rather than saying we have a production deadline here and it has to be done like that. We're trying to actually, it sounds very vague what I'm doing, but we actually are trying to do it in a more healthy, organic way to make a better opera, and so far everything that they've written has been absolutely amazing, and so it's very exciting that we're going to get to see it as it goes, and then hopefully an opera company will notice, and the more buzz the better. If people come here and hear it, and they tell people at other opera companies that may be interested in producing a kind of historical drama this way, because there's everything in it, and hopefully there's some comedy in it too, some jitterbugging or anything. Probably not. Yeah.
It's so popular in ancient Rome.
Right. Yeah. So there's a lot of meat in it, and there's a lot of good stuff in romance. And thank you guys so much. I love these guys. They're great to work with.